Good to go?
Good, man. Just drinking my Vayner H2O.
That's how you do it. You look sharp. Were you on
I was just on GMA.
Yeah. How'd it go?
It was great, man. Like, love talking to Michael and.
Straight hand?
Yeah. He's a good guy. Really good guy. Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Have you guys met us?
No, first time.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. We're just thinking probably there's so many categories we can go down, right? And it's
I would argue the biggest thing you guys should be thinking about is tripling down on how you got here. Something I've been thinking about you, your bro, and other, like the kind of top 10, is everybody's now in a mad dash to monetize, as they should. These are remarkably big numbers. I just don't think you're going away. And if you're not going away, my big thing now more than ever is how do you go way more back to the consumer. I think if I heard today that you're doing a 2-hour Q&A live stream every single day with your fans, like juice with Jake, and it's like you're literally like just drinking apple juice in the morning, or a different juice every morning, and just 2 hours like real, not even on an entertainment kick. Just like fucking GMA even. Maybe it's weird that I'm bringing this up when you just went on the old version of it and just like, how you doing? Cool. Sarah, thank you for that. Yeah, I do remember, like just real. Like as if you were like with 20 kids that like have loved you for 5 years. Oh shit, I forgot about that fucking post. Or like, oh yeah, what has happened to like Sally Pants 49? She did have 3 million, I hope she's doing well. To me, like what I'm feeling right now is this is the moment more than ever to unmonetize and quadruple down on audience.
Right.
While it's underpriced.
Right.
While it's underpriced attention, get as much as you can because the monetizing can be done at any point.
Right.
And I just think everyone's like, again, having empathy. When you're young, you're on the ride, there's a level, like the insecurities change. Insecurities drive so much. The insecurity now is, can I be a professional and and build an empire and be a businessman or woman at that level? You know what I mean? It's fun to watch. So I think it's a very special, interesting time for you where that's just one thing I would give a lot of thought to. The audience has to be the fourth pillar.
Right.
Or it needs to be a separate thing. If Leo's that, then the Scarecrow. Let's build out Wizard of Oz here. You got the fucking lion, cool. Like the Scarecrow or Dorothy needs to be the audience.
Right.
If you guys are the Cowardly Lion with your strategy, like Dorothy needs to be the audience.
Right.
Like I don't know, this is like, honestly, I'm giving myself advice as I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Like this is always the religion. And it's an interesting time.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you become, you become the next Brad Pitt. Like this is how it happens.
Yeah.
Like if you're 13 right now, you're the establishment. And that new person that popped last week is you.
Yeah.
It's just you wake up and it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's funny to think though.
Yeah.
I think we're also spending a lot of time now too on expanding Team 10 and then verticalizing. So we just launched Team 10 Gaming, and we got these 2 kids in Team 10. They're big gamers. Did a big launch on Twitch. I think you're gonna see in the next year that the gaming space.
Dude, we've been on it forever. Like
like lifestyle. It's gonna move more into like.
You saw what happened last night. Last night was the moment it changed.
Massive.
I've been like, we're putting together a video right now.
Right.
I'm glad to see you're not doing it. That means Babin's making a good one, right? Iris? Seth, all right. Seth, you better not fuck up this video. You're doing the Twitch video? You better fucking annihilate it.
What's it about?
It's just this is what's great about fucking filming yourself. It's fucking me in 2014, 15, 16, 17 talking about Twitch.
Right.
And then I literally landed at 4:30 this morning. I'm like, all right, it happened last night, the crossover moment.
Right.
Here it comes. People have been asking me what I think about it. Here's what I think about it. And it's just gonna be fucking like 2 minutes of highlights of me being like Twitch
From
just
14, like 15, 16, like all the past cuts. That's awesome.
That's what I trade on, right?
Right.
Like that's what's good about kind of how I do what I do. Look, the world is your fucking oyster. No matter all the dumb shit that happens along the way over the next 5 years, as long as it's not super egregious, you'll get through that funnel easily. Where you'll get caught way more than like burning down a house or whatever, somebody getting hurt on a prank or something, or somebody's feelings getting hurt. Where you'll lose is you'll be a boa constrictor that tries to eat an elephant and you'll blow up.
Right.
That's exactly what will happen to you.
We gotta eat rats.
You need to eat like hippos, right? Like the boas are amazing, but those fucking, I'm sure there's videos online where they try to eat something too big and they break, and they're amazing. They can eat big ass shit, and you're amazing. You're gonna be able to eat big ass shit. You just need to be very thoughtful that you don't try to eat too much, which then blows you up.
Right.
I'm with you, man. 100%. Gaming, you can talk about gaming, crypto, VR, AR, merch, food, retail stores. In a few minutes, you're gonna realize that fucking you and your bro are basically the Wahlbergs and like, let's go after McDonald's. I mean, like, this is all real. My point of view, take a good fucking week and go to fucking like Turks and Caicos or Hawaii and don't produce content and just fucking think and then really come to like, what is the most exciting thing we could do? And let's just spend 1 year dismantling that while in parallel crushing audience growth.
Right.
And all this other shit will be there forever. Merch is never gonna go away. Endorsement deals are gonna only get bigger.
Yeah.
It's all coming. It's taking a step back and taking a breath and realizing it won't go away, especially if number 1, 2, and 3 is the audience.
Right. I think we do a bad job right now, and you do an amazing job at it, of recirculating old content.
Yes.
Right? So we've got all this line content.
Brother, I know. Dude, and by the way, I think we really are the best at it right now when I look, 100%. And we're not even like good at it. Yeah. That's how good it is.
Right.
Talking to yourself. Do you remember, so it was funny, with Logan and the Parrot and you and when I came to you and I was like the cartoon kid that you guys just added to Team 10. Actually, do we have that? We probably have that video because we filmed that day when I came to Team 10, right? Or no? I wasn't vlogging yet. Fuck. But you remember, right?
Yeah.
I literally said to him, like, make a cartoon. I believe in it more than ever now because of Snapchat's new AR kit. I think the number one thing you should do, number one, because Walt Disney built a much bigger company than fucking Vince McMahon, I'm creating a character. Like, and a world of them. You need to go hard at it. Good.
On the content side, I think there's 2 big opportunities. A massive animated
platform. I think it's bigger than everything.
Series, and then I think the game show side. I think there's...
Bro, I couldn't agree more. Audience. It's the only thing that matters. Think about all the things we just mentioned that weren't even emerging a year ago. Like truly 24 months ago, back to animated, we wouldn't be talking about, you just said animation and fucking game show, right? If we're sitting here 24 months ago, neither one of those things come out of any of our mouths. My big thing right now is when you're the king of the hill, triple down on it.
Right, build them out.
More. Right. Like I would go back to Jake Paul 0.1 where it was just about the audience. Like as much as you can. And I know you can't go all the way back, I get it, I get it. But if I can get you 70% back of that, 30% of what you're actually doing now, your whole world will be different. Audiences know, just so you know. They will never be tricked. Either you're doing it for them or you're doing it for yourself. Yeah. When you audit your fucking last 3 weeks and you think about how many hours you spent on what's for you, what's for them, it doesn't look pretty, and it doesn't look pretty for any of the A-lists right now in our world. So, cool. And it's driven by the right thing, I get it. You did that first, you're trying to make your name and the next thing, I get it, but I'm telling you that's where the secret is.
I agree.
Cool. If you guys agree with that, like you can't imagine how excited I am right now because I actually think you guys are super smart. Like I think you might agree and you might do something about it and you're gonna be, like I genuinely think I'm gonna get like a text from you or a video like in 4 weeks and be like, dude. Because what's gonna happen, because you're so good and you're so big, and you're so creative, and you're gonna, if you give a fuck, it's just gonna compound.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, when it's just gonna work.
Yeah, I think part of that too is like going into like other like parallels to like music's big thing for me.
I know, I've watched.
Jumping into Twitch, jumping into music, like.
Music, Twitch, and quadruple downing on the other things.
Yeah.
Right.
Music, Twitch, and quadruple down. Like I can't imagine where your Twitter and Facebook game are, but I know they're not good enough.
Yeah. No,
because there's no reason. Just film him. Just fucking film him, bro. He's so creative. Like fucking just film. You should 24 hours a day have somebody following you. Here's why. You're gonna say something smart, or creative, or funny, or when you really get to it, when you really get smart, in my opinion, when you're there with Strahan and you guys have a little clip in the green room, and then you clip it and you run it on Facebook against fucking Giant fans from who are 42 years old who love Strahan. There's a segmentation right now on Facebook that are Giant fans that are the age when he played and fans of Good Morning America.
Right.
They're both. There's 18,000 people, 180,000 people. You take that clip and you post it, and he siphons 8% fans.
Right.
Paid collabs.
Yeah.
By the way, you know
You
what?
hear that?
Right.
And like what happens when you're this size is you don't use paid media because it's all organic.
Right.
Meanwhile, the paid media has never been
So cheap. It's so fucking cheap.
So my question becomes like, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up becoming the most famous of everybody because I'm committed just to audience, and even though I started further behind and not in the perfect zone, I'm just watching it happen.
Right. What platform are you tackling the most?
Instagram podcast is huge for me, man. I think you should have a top 100 podcast tomorrow. Nobody in really your world has done that. And like, Facebook is huge, email. You wanna see something cool? Look what the fuck these guys are doing. Come here, I'll show you. This you could annihilate. Here's what I'm sensing. The worst part of internet marketing is starting to bleed into the influencer space. It's not gonna become spammy CDs in the back, but it's gonna become some sort of thing. And I think the ones that can rise above it and do what I did during the 2000s and stay above that fray are the ones that are gonna win the most. And right now, everybody's on tilt of monetization without really proper thought around what that means. Because when you make that switch, the audience relationship changes. Right. And you become more and because the relationship is only about the transactional business, and the authenticity and uniqueness of what you were built on and why you were able to win that game goes away. Right. Selling out. Yep. Not super complicated.
I'm excited for you, man, because I just see all the stuff you're doing with the agency, and then what that's turning into longer term. It's incredible. I
appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, I was in like the prime of my business life. I just invested in Twitter and Facebook and Tumblr and made all that. You know, it was all coming. They were all going public. This was a grind, man. Like building an agency sucks. Yeah. Like I have a real job. Like I have a lot of people to answer to. I'm like answering to them. I was on 2 client calls the second I landed this morning. This is me giving you advice based on actually something I'm doing, which is build for the long term.
What are you focused on next in terms of building out? Like is there a category you want to go after? Is there
anything that matters, right? Like that whole area, you know, we're turning into a Twitch studio, so it's right here. Like we made that decision after I went on a Twitch show with Hunter Pence, the baseball player, like a couple of months ago. And Lexi's awesome wife.
You're gonna be doing it like yourself or?
Yeah, like you coming through right now, I'm gonna take 5 minutes and play but I'm gonna make it authentic, right? Like I don't play the new shit. So cool, like you and I are gonna play like Madden 94. Because that's what I know, yeah. You know? Right. So like all these kids are like, I'm gonna try to like play the 3 games I'm good at. And then let them like be like, cool, now let me show you your thing, and they'll kill me in 2 seconds. I'm like, fuck.
How are you thinking about international?
A lot. I mean, that's where Facebook, I think you should go all in on. Right. You can reach audience internationally. We're running some ads right now in India. It's fucking nuts. I also claimed that I'm gonna make myself the most famous person in Peru just on ads on Facebook with my content. I'm gonna do it for like 6 months and just fly to Peru and see what happens. I think it's gonna be crazy. Like that's the kind of stuff I think you should be doing, right? That's where that's where Jerome was very smart. Mm-hmm. Like when I would tell it, like when I would like feed him this, he would run with it and get it. Right. He was a good understood, like he had all his natural skills, but then like when I would be like, do this, he would understand. Remember I was like, go global. Remember when he went to like Mexico and everywhere, I was like, go global and go collab with everybody. You have all the leverage. You have to understand, here's what I think about with global, if I was a partner in this team, I'd be like, it's all about audience matters, global matters. So time is our biggest issue, right? Opportunity costs. Fuck it, let's sit down, let's do the math. Who is the biggest fucking 10 influencers in Brazil? Got it.
Cross collab, shift to culture, the whole thing.
But you do a month. When you make a thoughtful plan to go to India for 4 days, and you actually allocate every minute properly, and you actually systematically cross every T and I, like it's all about efficiency. Like we'll take this highway, we're gonna stop right here. All right, hit up, you know, Honey, he's gonna meet us there, we'll do the collab there, and like it's literally just about
it's all programmed out like a content calendar.
In a real way. You know what I mean? Can I tell you something? Audience. You're only as good as how big that bucket is. Your upside is not gonna be stopped by creativity or opportunity. It's gonna be stopped by audience. You're gonna tap out. Because you've got your bucket, it's one of the biggest buckets in the world right now, but if you're not filling it up, every time you're doing shit, you're squeezing it out. That's what happens to everybody. You're trading on fame. Got it? That's the game. Lot more for them. Lot more for them. Because right now you did a lot for them and it's all now being cashed out.
How do you think about new audience versus existing audience? Like how are you catering to your existing audience versus?
You're just doing stuff for audience and you let them weave in and out. I don't think about it actually. I'm just doing the best work I can do that I think brings people value and let them ebb and flow. Don't overthink that. And you're gonna change, right? You're also in a interesting time in your life, like when you're in your 20s or early 20s, you know, like you're evolving as a man. So things are gonna happen. I mean, it happened to me hardcore when I switched from wine to business content. Like, hey wine boys, stay in your lane was very common.
Yeah.
You know?
Cool.
Cool. I gotta bounce.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good to see you.
Appreciate
Good
it.
to see you.
Keep doing it.
I will, my man.